Alright, good morning. Welcome back into the studio. Rough Clay Country morning. Oh, it's country, R&B, oldies, all in the same building. Put it all in one CD. Do our community counter events, once again, for Goodwill, 515-265-5323. Main plan, check out their offices, check out the plant, it's all piece rate work, it's closed. You got to sit through some Goodwill counselors, casework, get started out there. But yes, we do a community counter update on that. Once again, for Easter Seals funds, cabs back and forth. We're updating our community calendar. We do some events here. We host that on our Facebook page. We just ask you to, hook up with us on our Facebook page, and we'll go from there. Easter Seals, they fund cabs. They get your job back and forth. So that's what they do there in that city. That case manager, Atame, they provide SEL services hours if you need to go somewhere, each month. So you can look at it both ways. It's approved. CFI, DHS, Golden Circle at Goodwill, it closed, and then Easter Seals takes over. That's community calendar report there. Golden Circle closed, and it wasn't approved. See, then that wouldn't be approved in courts on that. Rental voucher, September's rent. Okay, I want to go over with the warden in prison. I just want to go over with prison boards. We got to do an update on the story. So we keep things flowing. This is news events here we got to cover. Mandates, Goodwill. It's just denied. People may not have that style in news. How you got to do it. Goodwill, it's of Iowa. That's why people go out there and work. Easter Seals, cabs back and forth. That's why they meet with their case manager. That's how things are set up, provided. Atame, these companies are still staying open on banks and SEL notes writing. Okay, probably didn't really catch that part. We do community counter updates on Facebook. So, just kind of check that out. Email us on Facebook. So then later, Judge decides, okay, we'll go ahead and follow this up. Things were not followed through at CFI correctly with judges and all this, dealing with clients. So we'll just keep this up here. It's walk through, check those out. Old payees, new payee reps, see if they're hiring. Walk through. Central Banks, that's private account, 515-279-8090, 515-279-1516. Phone and fax, 515-279-8090. That's Central Banks. That's private account. So it's going to take a while getting that out of the Central Banks, putting it onto a regular account, West Banks. See, it leaves a mess. After Golden Circle closed, and see, we just kind of do a news community calendar, and maybe that right company's going to come along here. See, they didn't realize that. It's going to leave a mess. But other than that, things are getting done correctly, but still we got to follow through. Yeah, email us on Facebook. Hit us up. At our speaker broadcast sphere on Facebook. Yeah, just kind of check us out there. And we'll talk to you here in a few minutes on Facebook. We'll catch you over on Facebook. Email us. Facebook, check our YouTube video air checks that are on Facebook. You can run a video, say twice. Check that out. And we'll see you then. And if possible, this could be rich too as well. It goes through White House, state capitals, and all this. They just don't realize that. It's CFI. And when they do the paperwork, it goes through the White House, it goes through the state capitals, which one wants to pick up the case. This not everyone can do it, but we'll check out their client if that client was stuck. Let's say they just got to fill the paperwork out correctly, then they can't do it. Find out later, then they can't do their Social Security benefits because of 1984. Oh, we forgot to follow that one up. This community counter news. So you got to follow that through. Section 800 515-323-8970. That's city voucher. That's still good. You want to move out of the city, 60 days, good voucher. It's good. They just transfer it over to that apartment. You just got to let Section 8 know. 515-323-8970. Your case manager. You be sure to catch her. Talk to her once again. That's case manager, 515-323-8975. Jeff Thompson, that's for towing cars at apartments. 515-323-8975. The car's abandoned, trash your cars and all that. That's who tows. 515-323-8975. Jeff Thompson. Easter sales, you got to follow up. That's your cab back and forth to work. Paperwork may take a while funding. Funding areas. There's a place there. They fund it. So you got to double check on your case manager. Could you be doing that type of work? Case management. You got to make sure all paperwork's recorded. Pays for Automate. September, October. Where's that at? That pays for the SCL. That's got to be done right. So this is community news time. Makes news headlines around the world. On Facebook, that's what that does. That's why you gotta go out to Easter seals. Now, if you're not eligible, they check you out on a Polk County Clerk birth certificate's got to be updated too. So you may have to sign some papers if you don't have one. If you go out to these places. Of Iowa, remember it's of Iowa. You never know who would come back in. It's of Iowa. Out of towner can come in. So it's of Iowa. You might want to check out the SCL note paperwork and comments, doctor's offices, stuff like that, meds, delivery from Automate, who delivers for Hammer. You got to add all that in. See, they may be missing that, so we might have to do a news video on that and post it on Facebook. And once again, yeah, you could probably be rich off this, That's just deposit the way it is. You'd be rich. They can deposit it into you can have a bank account, regular bank account, have a regular bank account, and have a regular bank account at a West Bank, U.S. Bank, somewhere in Des Moines, and still have to go to CFI until that's clear. But your stuff is being done, bills and all that's being paid. Okay, that's what CFI does. But you have 300 left over spending, and then they break it up, spend it 2 checks. That's called pickup day, pick up your checks. And they forget about it and don't answer the phone right, or to missing calls, Social Security office, or the bank, private account, central banks, 515-279-8090, and they're missing calls. CFI, that's personal. That's their, business, what they do, I guess, during the days, State's supposed to check up on them, judges. Supposed to be a judge in there for clients. Okay, award letters, River Point, tweet up, still good. Award letters, this guy, that judge has to update its CFI. A judge has to be in there. So we're rich because of that on a goodwill error from Golden Circle. And then they close. Easter Seals takes over the funding, and Golden Circle closes on air. Say, that's what happens there. All this takes place at Goodwill. It's the main plant, and it's connected to all the stores. That's why Goodwill can't close, because they run all the stores. So they have to make some kind of deal. All right, thanks for stopping in. Video here. that's what happens. Most offices are in Des Moines. You know, you have to go there anyways. If I was out of town, I'd have to come in Des Moines. Most offices are in Des Moines. Business offices, the way it is, the way things set up, you know, just check them out. Make news headlines around the world on our Facebook page. Hit us up on Facebook. We'll get you over there on our Facebook page.
Nash FM 97.3 Des Moines.
Webcam.
Leaders say you do. That's Dirks Bentley's latest.
That makes news headlines. So yeah, we could become rich overnight on this here air. That's the way it is. CFI just can't put that money back on the card right away. Award letters, you know, so that law firm makes notes off that. Say. So you know that's what happens there. But things are getting done correctly. You got to make sure bills paid, rent's paid. That's why you have Section 8 HUD. It pays for the other half of the proportion of the rents. That's good. That's good to have. It's through your apartment blue book. You might want to check that apartment blue book out. It's where the house is. Okay. On that house. Section 8 HUD. In the Park Fair Mall in the lower level in Euclid in Des Moines. That's who does that. Okay. So you may want to check that out there. Checking us out on the computers, laptops, cell phones in Des Moines, coast to coast video air checks. Hit us up on Facebook. We'll check you there. We'll see you until the next one. Once again, be sure to check that out. Easter Seals, Optime, Goodwill. That's what keeps things going. Goodwill is short a period of time. You may be there for a while for a few checks, and you have to go out and look for a job. You just got to know things. And then Easter Seals and Optime. Optime is down by the State House. It reflects all the State House. That's why I say it's down by the State House. You got to walk through the Hope Center. Just you got to do a walkthrough. Check, you know, clients. Call clients. Community Counter News here on Facebook on the Des Moines coast. So that's what they need, a governor on duty 24 hours a day at CFI for clients. Security officer clients, they deal with many clients all over the city, takes them back and forth, Optime, SCL services, you know, it's deal with many people around town, so you know that's how that works there. That's what you do with your time there until that regular current radio job comes along, office job, restaurant job. You know, that's what they're doing there. All right. Internet just covers news, makes news headlines around the world. I'm Rob Kelly, and our video air checks on Facebook. Thanks for stopping in.
Opportunity opens.
Welcome to the company.
When the path you're on takes you exactly where you want to be.
Congratulations on your promotion.
The moment
Once
you
again,
find the key to unlocking a child's
how they pass to stay open, you know, with that judge, when you get that letter, because they have so many clients.
Or maybe even save one.
Great job, Chief.
You can too. Visit exploreku.com today. That's exploreku.com. Kaplan University cannot guarantee